Hey, Mountain community. This is Andrew. I'm not actually cross-country skiing with my mom and Robin, just remembering some good times from the past and using a green screen to change up the scenery. I know that many of you are, like me, a parent at the school and figuring out what does distance learning look like and how are we going to do this as a family. So with Robin's permission, I went ahead and am sharing with you our day one plan. And undoubtedly this will change and hopefully we'll make some videos to tell you how we're changing this with time as the distance learning plan gets dialed in. So what Robin and I did, and we did this without Harrison and Huck there because they love getting involved in our plans, is we made a schedule for the day. And I'm going to talk through this in a sec. And we made this ahead of knowing what the distance learning plan for the day was. And then we went through and I looked at my schedule and Robin looked at hers because she is teaching part-time. And so she has some work to do to make sure DLP is ready to go and great for the kindergartners and first graders. So we came up with a schedule. So I'm just sharing that as a resource in case you want to use it as a model. So our schedule is this, and I'll post a link to this as well. 8 to 9, free play, no screens. At 9 o'clock, we will review the DLP website and decide on our learning chunks. For today, we created 4 learning chunks, and we'll see how that goes. So from 9:15 to 10 is learning chunk 1. We then have a recess from 10 to 10:30. It's recess and snack outside, exclamation mark. It's a really beautiful day. It's not cold and snowy like it looks like it is. And as long as we are just as a family together, we can be outside. If other people come, we will stay 6 feet away. And then from 10:30 to 11:15, we have learning chunk 2. From 11:15 to 11:45, we're going to do whatever Marcia and the PE team has put up and also play outside. We want another good 30-minute run around. We're then going to do learning chunk 3 from 11:45 to 12:30, and then have lunch and outside play from 12:30 to 1:15. Our final learning chunk is from 1:15 to 2. That's learning chunk 4. We then from 2 to 4 have the plan to have what we're calling big outside. And that's where one of us will take the boys out to a trail. We live in Marin and actually, mental note, I'm gonna write this down on my to-do list. Send trail suggestions. If you're here in Marin, as well as in San Francisco, there's so many great trails that we can get out on. And even with the shelter in place, we are allowed to be out on trails as long as we are just with our family members or stay 6 feet away from others who we see on the trail. From 4 to 5, we're having what we call indoor solo or quiet time. So that can be Lego building, teaching yourself piano. I don't know why I think that's going to happen, but things like that. And then from 5 o'clock on, we're back into just kind of our normal evening, which is for us like dinner, some card games, board games, and the boys get a show before bedtime. So we're gonna try and stick with that. I'll let you know how it goes. And I'll figure out a way where maybe other people can share things that they're doing and things that are working for them. All right, bye.